I just chill.
I already introduced you well.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did a long time ago.
You're just our DPS bit. It's okay.
No, Carlos is in the other guild and he's trying to get officers so that he can help build it up.
So, is the guild just completely inactive, or is there like half and half that's active and half of the people are like MIA?
75% of the guild is MIA.
Mm.
I found my list. So around 195.
Yes.
So others I must to remove from guild.
Yes. Anybody 15 days and up, I would kick him.
Okay, I will do that too.
My endless agony
Oh,
shall be
poor
yours
Sam.
as well.
What about her?
No rest.
She just said no chat. She's like, this person keeps saying "bay" in my dungeon.
If you are going to do that right now, Amir, you probably want to let your guild know. So do it in all
No, not
caps.
now.
Still recharging.
Okay.
Seek out a
I'm
vessel
doing
and
I
against
can't pass that.
around sometimes people not online, and
That spell is tiny.
I will fix the note about
That's still
that,
recharging.
and I will
the
remove
end.
it.
At
Now
last.
90 people get online, and so that's not a good idea to do that right now.
Okay. Now, notice I have kicked with about 60 people online at once, but I only do about 20 if I've got 60 people online. And again, 3 a.m. in the morning is great if you're just going to mass kick.
Okay. Any add-on we have to mass kick people, or I need to kick one by one?
There is, but I have never used it myself. But I've never had that many people offline that long.
Okay.
I would definitely start mailing out that mail that I posted to you in your party chat to your um, the alt rank and up. I would send it to every one of them.
Okay.
I got a few texts from our guild. Who did Sam kick, Sarah?
Oh, it was some Loby. Name was shit. It's no longer in my chat log. It was Twix or something. It was T-I something. But it was a really short name. They were a level
Twists.
12?
Tifa,
Possibly.
Twists.
Tifa with an accent on the A.
Yeah.
What did
But
it do?
they were just spamming guild with achievements they had. Um, even there were a couple people who tried to engage them, like Grimstead tried to get them talking and banter with them, but they continued to just spam guild with all these achievements where it's like, all right, we're not impressed. So, is there a reason you're linking all of this to us or what?
Yeah, just get rid of them.
Oh yeah. No, Sam told me in officer chat. She's like, I've got it up. He links one more time. He says, "Ass is gone," and he did it.
Yeah.
And she booted him because she tried to even
Awesome.
ask him. It's like, why?
Yeah, no, just don't deal with that shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
quit.
that's what
Like,
it
after
was. Samantha texted me and told me. I just saw it.
Yeah, it was one of those ones where after he was gone, Grim was like, I tried to get him to talk. Apparently, he doesn't want to talk.
Well, Grim is the next one to go because Grim bitches about Anthrax spamming in the guild chat when he's doing his pre-made Ashrans. But Grim spams all the time for 3 versus 3 arenas.
Mm-hmm.
And he was all mad because somebody else was taking his PvPers. And I'm like, are you serious? You guys got 1,000 people and you're going to fight?
It's like, you're not an officer. They're not yours. You can't claim them. Shut up.
Exactly. I told him. I said, rank up.
And, you know, I thought him and Anthrax were actually the same person.
I think Grim is cool. He just needs to tone down the spamming for those battlegrounds.
Yeah. I think it's just confusing because it's like he'll post for a little bit and he'll seem to get a couple of people, and then maybe 20 or 30 minutes later he's posting again. It's like, what happened? Did they only want to do one arena with you?
I'm just not sure why he wants a full group just for battlegrounds. He would probably get gear faster if he just stopped waiting for 3 other people all the time.
Where's Blackwater Whiptail fished from? Is that Talador? I think that's Talador.
I get it in my garrison all the time, but mine's a level 3.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the achievement now. I
can't
realized how, like, I was like 20 or 30 fish in on some of them, so it's like, eh.
Yeah, that one is in Talador.
Okay.
I don't have a target. That spell isn't ready.
Look at you, fish expert. No pun intended.
Right.
And if you wanna get in that pagel, you have to have 700. I didn't know that, and I had to farm up to 700 to get him.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I'll get there with it. Because in between fishing and Draenor and doing the fishing dailies, like, I'm getting that plus 15 every day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and well, that post you saw on my Facebook, I just had a friend send me a message going, oh, you don't need to be upset about so-and-so, they're just really mad and lonely right now, you should love them despite what they're doing, and it's like, no, I'm sorry.
Why? You're not the therapist or something.
No, and if I called him out on his shit and he just didn't go, you know, he just didn't go, hey, I'm not trying to offend or upset, I just thought it was funny, that's one thing, but he outright told me he was just trying to piss people off and he didn't care.
Yeah, now screw that.
Exactly.
It's just not worth the time. Things like that make me really happy that I never encountered knowing someone who's like that. I'm sure that day will come though.
Well, it's like, I get it. It's fine that this person has more insider knowledge and knows that he's, like, hurting and lonely or whatever. But that's no excuse to be a fucking asshole. That really
I
isn't.
can't cast that yet.
Especially when somebody who's supposed to be your friend calls you out on it.
It just doesn't make sense. Like that's the part. Like if you're lonely and depressed, and your way of dealing with that is just upsetting more people. Like, I just don't know how that's supposed to attract the kind of attention you actually want.
Yeah, I don't get it either. That's why it's like, I get trolled.
That's still
I
recharging.
am very at home in our guild with all of our trolls, because I know it's all bullshit and it's all jokes, but if I was genuinely upset, people wouldn't be fucking with me.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
So, was the guild formerly active and just kind of became inactive recently, or?
Um, they were playing in Kata, they were really good, and then in Mop they kind of broke down a little bit, which is why we're finding lots of people who are offline for a year plus. And he's building it back up now, so either way, it's like starting from scratch.
Oh yeah. Well, now's a good time to actually rebuild a guild at this
Inventory
point
is
in the
full.
expansion, because content's already out. Most people are wanting to play a little more relaxed, because there's no heavy push on progression unless you really want to push for mythic, which is the next step up on levels.
Yeah, and he actually has a really good 10-man team as far as their
That
progression.
spell isn't ready yet.
He's doing
That's
really
still
good in his
recharging.
10-man team, but 3 days and up is about 25% of his guild are active within 72 hours. What scares me is it's roughly about, and I'm guessing based off this roster, about 60% are inactive.
I
So
can't
all of these
carry
people
anymore.
have got to be kicked and then replaced through his add-on. I think I've been in his guild for maybe 4 hours now, and I've had one whisper about the inactive people already since I've been here. Is this a dead guild?
I can't
Just
cast
based
that
upon the
yet.
people who are not active, the numbers. So he's losing people because they can open up the roster
That
and see
spell
that there
isn't
are
ready
people
yet.
offline for years, you know.
Yeah.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready
Remember when that one
yet.
guy
That's still
joined our
recharging.
guild and he was like, "What's your roster look like?" And I told him to go look at it. He was looking to see how active the roster looked as far as days offline. That was like his big thing.
Yeah. I can understand. I've done that a couple of times here on Illidan, where I've joined a guild and it's like, so are people active? What's going on?
Yeah, too many people spam invites to guilds and then you join their guild and no one does anything at all.
Mhm.
Inventory
Yeah, so
full.
we were just talking to him on, getting rid of these people and then sending out those intro mails to get them to respond to him through the in-game mail a little bit. And
That
he
spell
doesn't
isn't
have a
ready.
website, so as far as the calendar goes,
I can't cast that
we
yet.
were going to tell him to
That's still
accept or
recharging.
decline.
I can't
And
cast
if
that
you
yet.
decline, message your GM through the in-game mail as to why so that he can figure out attendance.
That spell isn't ready.
Um, has he got the is there any concern of an account potentially being hacked and coming back and ravaging the guild bank or anything?
Yeah, I went in. He actually gave me the GM, and I went in and made all of his, like, the officers and the leads and the co-GM. I made them all key required, and then Kenzie went in. I gave her the GM, and then she went in and fixed his bank up so that he doesn't have to worry ever about anything like that happening.
Okay, good. Because I know that's another thing that can happen with dead guilds, because a lot of the accounts that we're seeing hacked are accounts that have been offline for a year or two, um, at least in age, and they're looking for accounts that have some type of progression that are at least close to caps. They don't have to power level too hard. So those are the risky accounts.
Yeah, which he's gonna kick probably tomorrow or something. I think he was looking for a list of the people who were offline but are coming back or something, like his old leads or
I
whatever.
can't carry anymore.
People he had in touch, he had an ability to contact otherwise outside of WoW.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
But he's got two officers that have been offline 8 months. I mean, you don't need people like that.
Just demote them or remove them, and remove them at this point. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, exactly. They're just they're just making the member thing go up, but it's stalling it out because he can only have 400 more members, but all these members that are offline all this time, they're not going to do anything for him. He's not benefiting at all.
I think it'll be easy to get active members though
Oh
if
yeah,
he
it will.
does the inviting.
Especially if he's got an active rating schedule and he has at least a decent 10-man group, and so pushes the plays the angle of filling slots to do higher level content, because I know with mythics you really should have a full 30-man team or
Yeah, he has
thereabouts.
a raider rank. So he'll have that rank for his 20 for his mythic, and then he's got a trial raider rank that he could hold, 20 in or so, and then he would be able to run normal heroic plus his mythics would be guaranteed to him, so he would like that.
Yeah, and I know that's a lot of what I see in trade when I'm just hanging out in the garrison and I'm waiting on. We've got stuff going on. I'm just waiting for queue up times. I'm seeing a lot of people who are looking for active guilds, who are looking for raid spots, who are wanting to be able to do content.
I will
Oh,
break you.
exactly. And he's actually a morning
That's
time
still
raid
recharging.
guild. I
I
mean,
can't cast
even
that
with
yet.
our raiding schedule and the fact that we run
My
6 days a
fists
week,
are
I
scarlet
would still like to
with
put
your
together a
blood.
morning raid team. And even I have been too busy to do that because of the amount of people that we have. But he's capable of just hosting that, which is really cool. How many people do we have online right now?
We have 30.
We have 30 people online and I can't get a morning raid team together? Ugh.
Most of the
Right?
people aren't even fucking talking. I know I got
I
some.
think because a lot of them are new members.
Yeah, probably. They probably haven't read their mail yet.
That's quite possible. I'm looking, and we only have a majority of them are actually level 100s. We only have 7 under 100. Everybody else is a level 100.
That's not bad. Hopefully they start talking soon though. Maybe they're just still getting comfortable or something.
I know a lot of the question I see the most is, does, as we like to joke about it, does this guild raid? And a lot of it is because they can't see the calendar. So I'm always telling them, it's like, go check out our website, go check out Ashley's page. You want to know what we're doing? Here's a way to look inside without, us being upset or you needing to rank up.
Exactly, and I don't understand why people, I mean, serious people who want to do stuff like that, they will actually go to the website and look at it and say, okay, and then I got 2 Facebook ads this morning from just the people that I recruited that are interested and, they want their meetings. They've already added me to Facebook. I like people like that. People who sit in guild for a month and just tinker, which is fine. We're going to keep them until that achievement's done, but I'm getting rid of all of those people. That should drop us down to about 400 members. But even still, we have enough to do everything we want.
Yeah. It's like, I would like for us to actually be working on a high mall, not high mall,
Hellfire.
Hellfire every week. Like, at least, like, you know, if we could, like, get it on the schedule for 3 hours so that we can actually make better progression and get a stable composition of groups of players. I don't even care about us pushing mythic or heroic. I would just like to see us getting into high mall, and so that when people are logging in, when we have, like, 90, 100, 150 people logging in on an evening, and they're wanting to know what's going on, it's like, well, tonight's a raid night. Sorry, we can't answer your questions. We're busy.
That's their own fault, though. Sarah, you have 21. You have 21 raiders, and then if you turn around and look at the 24-month assist that I have in probation, you should be able to pull off a mythic easy. In fact, I think Friday you're going to have to tell 2 people no, they can't
Yeah.
go.
This Friday, unfortunately, I'm not going to be here. Kenzie's going to need to take Mike or you to his
Loser!
place. I'm
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
going camping. I'm going
I
to be
want to go
fucking
camping.
drunk.
Sorry, back.
Okay.
guess we're not gonna make much progress.
I don't know. I think if you try and if you go in for high mull again, it should actually probably go over better this week. If we can get the same bodies in there again. Though, has Nee been on at all? Or did he, like, G quit in mass?
Who?
Isn't that hard carry?
Oh, knee. Oh, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because we demoted him. Um, we pushed him out of the officer rank, and he sent Kenzie a Facebook message and said his computer died or whatever. So we just pushed him all the way down into purgatory, and then we'll kick him at 30 days.
All right, Amir, how's it going?
What?
How'd the smoke break go?
good. Who's talking now?
Kenzie?
Uh-huh. I'm talking to my friends. They will back to game like before Legends release. Some of them
That spell isn't
not
ready
there
yet.
here, but they will come.
I will
Others,
break
in
you.
the guild,
That's still
they
recharging.
have sorry, talking to someone and one second.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I need a target. That
Piece
spell
of
isn't ready
iron.
yet.
Okay, do you have their names so you know not to kick them?
Yeah.
I
I
need to
have
target
those
something
names.
first.
Around
I can't cast that yet.
122 4 player must be killed from the
I need a
guild.
target.
Others will stay and they will show up soon. Maybe before expansion release or sooner, something like that.
Okay. If those people do not have the authenticator key on their account, I was just informed by one of my leads that a lot of the accounts that are getting hacked are the ones that are a year offline or more at a higher level. But your bank and everything is safe, so you don't have to worry about that. But obviously, if those tunes do log in and it's not your friends, you would probably want to let them know.
Okay, yeah, sounds good for me. They have, I guess they have authenticator key because they have a ton of gold, all of them, over 1 million gold, and I sure about that. They have the key.
Okay, that's good.
So just don't leave the guild. That's all I want to know.
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Please don't leave the guild. That's all I want right now. And if they coming back or not, no matter for me. I have some people like you, and you are the best I ever seen in the game.
We're not going anywhere. We are right here and we will help you, I promise.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, honey.
That's still recharging.
Wife here, I need to go right now. I'll be back soon.
I don't have a target.
Be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Amir, you have me on your B tag. I'm gonna jump over onto my other tune in my guild. So whenever you need help, let me know.
I
Okay,
need
I
to
will.
target
Thank you so
something
much.
first.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh, thank you.
So be right back.